What if I told you that everything you know about the modern world, your freedoms, your borders, your technology, was shaped by a single conflict, a conflict so violent, so global, that it pushed humanity to the edge of extinction? This is the story of the war that almost ended the world. But hidden beneath the thunder of bombs and the rise of empires lies a secret, a decision made in the shadows, a plan so dangerous that, had it succeeded, history would have taken a terrifying new path, a plan few people know about. Explosive sound rises, the 1930s, a decade drenched in despair. The Great Depression crushed nations. Jobs vanished. Storm clouds gathered over broken economies. People begged for hope, and in their desperation, they listened to the wrong voices. In Germany, Adolf Hitler promised strength and revival. His words twisted fear into fury. His ambitions planted the seeds of catastrophe. In Italy, Mussolini's dictatorship marched across Europe with theatrical pride. And in the East, Japan's empire sharpened its swords, hungry for domination. The world was cracking. The stage was set. The storm was coming. September 1st, 1939. Dawn breaks over Poland and the world shatters. German troops surge across the border. Tanks roar. Sirens scream. Europe awakens to a nightmare. Within hours, nations take sides. The fuse has been lit and the fire spreads fast. What began as a regional conflict erupts into the greatest war humanity has ever seen. By 1940, the world is drowning in war. France collapses in weeks. A nation broken. Britain stands alone. Its cities bombed night after night in the relentless blitz. Across the Atlantic, the United States watches the flames grow higher. Factories awaken. Machines roar to life. The world's sleeping giant is preparing to rise. Meanwhile, in Africa, deserts become battlegrounds. In Eastern Europe, entire armies clash like ancient titans. In Asia, Japan expands its empire with brutal speed. This is not just a war of soldiers, but of civilians, families, entire nations. The world becomes a battlefield. Deep in the archives of war lies a secret, one that could have changed the fate of humanity. Operation Sea Lion, Hitler's plan to invade Britain. Had it succeeded, Europe may have fallen completely under Nazi control. The war might have taken an entirely different turn. Millions more might have died. But one miscalculation stopped it all. Hitler underestimated Britain's Royal Air Force. The Battle of Britain became the first major turning point, where courage in the sky halted the darkest plan of the century. A single failure, that saved the free world. The world begins to fight back. In the frozen ruins of Stalingrad, soldiers battle through shattered buildings, refusing to surrender even when hope seems impossible. Their determination breaks the myth of the unstoppable German war machine. In the Pacific, the Battle of Midway becomes a masterstroke, one that shifts control of the ocean and halts Japan's expansion. And then, June 6th, 1944, D-Day, the largest seaborne invasion in history. Thousands of soldiers storm the beaches of Normandy under fire, carrying not just weapons, but the weight of the free world. Their courage turns the tide of the war. By 1945, the world is exhausted, but the end is near. Berlin collapses, Hitler falls, and the world witnesses the liberation of concentration camps, horrors so unimaginable, they redefine humanity's understanding of evil. Across the globe, the Pacific War reaches its boiling point. 2 atomic bombs fall upon Hiroshima and Nagasaki, bringing the war to an abrupt and devastating end. Silence follows, a silence heavy with loss. The war ends, but the world is forever changed. More than 70 million lives lost. Cities turn to dust, families erased, nations wounded, but humanity rises. We rebuild, we mourn, we learn. New alliances form. The United Nations emerges. A promise is made, never again. World War II did not just reshape borders. It reshaped the human soul. It rewired the world. World War II did not just change history, it changed us, and its echoes still shape the world you walk in today.